Okay, here is the Ace of Spades. One of the most special cards in the pack. You can actually take it and make it vanish. Of course, bring it straight back again. Of course, this is a special card, so what you can do is you can actually take the card and tear it like that. And what we'll actually do is we'll take the corner of the card off of the card like so. And we'll place this corner in my pocket. You can see my hands are empty. The torn card. A little rub, and that card completely restores itself. Here's something nice with 2 elastic bands. I'll take one on this hand and we'll place this one over here, and if you watch, just a little bit of magic and they link. Now to unlink them, you just take that band, you pull, and the bands unlink. It's bandy, isn't it? Yo, Dan Tricks here, doing tricks for you to make your worlds a little bit more interesting. As you can see, I've bought myself a nice new hat. I bought it from a car boot, not actually from a car boot, but I bought it from a car boot sale. It was only £5 and I thought, well, why not? It's a pork pie hat, and yeah, there you go. I hope you enjoyed that little intro at the beginning there of an elastic band effect I learned from a book I previously bought from Blackpool. If you want to know, leave a comment. And also that torn and restored card trick as well, which I think is a very nice little effect. What do you think? Let me know. Not what do you think, but what do you think? My grammar is terrible. My mother-in-law always says to me, it's not H, it's H. I hope you're all well and enjoying life. Remember, you only get one, you might as well live it and have the best life you can have. Remember, positivity is always the key. I've been practicing a few effects out of this book, by Forces Unseen. I've actually performed some effects from this book before and made a video on it. Some of them not very good, some of them okay. I've picked 3 out of here. One of them is new and the other 2 I've been performed a few times. If you don't know, By Forces Unseen by Ernest Arique is a very nice book. Now the effects aren't easy to perform or learn from this book, so I wouldn't say it was a beginner's, I'd say it was more of an intermediate book. It is a fantastic book. How many times do I say book? Count how many times I say book in this video and let me know. It's written by Stephen Minch. I don't know how old it is now, it's a few years old, this book, and people have covered effects from it. I've never seen anyone actually perform them out in the real world, which is what I actually want to do for you, show you what they're like and what the reactions they get. But today I'm doing them in my studio and I hope you enjoy them as much as I have performing them. And also I want to share with you a couple of coin tricks from one of my favourite set of books in the world, Paul Harris' Art of Astonishment. Pieces of strange to unleash the moment. These 2 coin effects are great. One of them I perform all the time and I want to get into these 2 tricks first. So let's get into this first effect. It's very nice, I hope you enjoy it. See you after. Okay, so here we have 2 cards and 4 coins, silver coins. Now I'm going to cover 2 of the coins like so with the cards. I'm going to take these one down here. Now each coin is actually going to travel so under this card over there. Watch the first one blow. It vanishes and actually ends up underneath the card. Watch this coin over here. We'll take this coin and blow. It disappears and travels underneath the card. Now again, the coin under here is going to travel to over there. Watch, I snap my fingers and that coin travels to under there. Now why do they all travel over here? Because they're trying to escape this giant killer coin over there. I think you'll agree, very, very nice effect. It's called the Giant, or just Giant Killer Coin. It's on page 79 of book Uno. 1. That's a really nice trick. I like that. What do you think? So let's move on to this next one. Now this one I can actually perform in the spectator's hands and I've been doing this one for years. I hardly perform it like this. This is not using a spectator, but you can. Hope you enjoy it. See you after. Okay, for this piece of strange, only 4 coins are used. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 coins in the hand. Watch coin number 1 as it travels across. That's coin number 1. Watch coin number 2. You won't see it, but you'll hear it. That's coin number 2. That's 2 coins over here. Now watch. That's the 3rd coin. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 coins travel across. The last one. Here we go. Up. And that is 4 coins travel one at a time to the other hand. And that one's called PDQ. That's pretty darn quick. Coins across. PDQ, coins across. And that is in one of these books. If you really want to know, leave me a comment, because I can't be bothered to look for it because I'm feeling lazy today. 2 fantastic tricks from the selection of books. Paul Harris's Art of Astonishment, absolutely brilliant. If you haven't got these books, you're missing out. If you have got them, well, you're not. Moving on, we're going to be performing some effects from Bi-Forces Unseen. I hope, really hope you love this trick. I really like performing this, and again, I want to perform this out in the real world and see what reaction it gets, because I think it is a lovely production with some cards. It's called Claptrap. Okay, now we have 3 cards selected from a pack of cards. In this case, we're using the Ace, 2, 3 of spades. Any cards can be used and they can be signed. We'll take the first card that goes into the deck, the second card, and of course the 3 of spades over here. And what I'll do is I'm just going to take this, give them a mix like so, making sure the cards are well and truly mixed. Now, hopefully, it's not on the bottom. They're not on this half. Now, all I'm going to do is I'm going to take the cards from here, and if you watch, a little magic, that's the Ace of Spades. And of course now, the 2 of Spades. And finally, we'll try and find the 3, which is around about here. And that is how you find 3 cards in a mysterious way. So there you have it, Claptrap. And that is actually on page 3 of this book. Absolutely fantastic. I love the way that these cards are produced, how he came up with that idea. I will never know, but then that's what makes the world go round. You have intelligent people, and then you have people like me. Okay, now this next one I think is really nice. I hope you enjoy this. It's called a Flippant Triumph. It's on page 119. I've been practicing this lately. I hope I do it justice. I'm sure some of you will leave some kind of comment. I saw how you did that. That wasn't very good. Shut up. Okay, now for this effect, I need a spectator. Would you help me out?
Yeah.
Excellent. Would you just select any card you wish?
I'll have that one.
Excellent. Let's have a look at your choice. The Ace of Hearts. Now, I don't need to see the card, but
You don't?
I don't. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place your card into the deck, like so. Square it up. And what we'll do is we'll just mix the cards like so. And, in fact, I'm going to take half the cards face up and half the cards face down. Oh, dangerous. Now I'm going to mix the cards like so, and we're going to just line them up. And in fact, let's just give them one last cut like so. And now you can see they're all mixed up like that. And all we're going to do is give them a little magic, and your card pops out.
It does.
It does. But not only that, look.
Yeah.
All the cards have actually corrected themselves, apart from your selection.
Oh,
Amazing. A miracle.
a miracle.
A miracle. What do you think? I think that's quite nice. A Flippant Triumph, another Triumph effect where you mix all the cards and they write themselves, but in this one, their card pops out. I really like that. I'm still working on it, and there's actually another effect in here using the same move, and one day I might show you that as well. Again, I'm going to get out in the real world and perform these effects so you can see what they're like. Now this one I've seen performed quite a few times with music, things like that, and I haven't seen this one performed in the real world either. I've been looking for videos for them. This is probably one you've heard of. It's called Proteius. Enjoy. Okay, now this is one I'd like to perform out in the real world, but I haven't had a chance to yet. A spectator touches the back of any card, let's say they touch this one here. It is in fact the 4 of spades, and we'll push it into the deck, like so. And now I say to the spectator, I'm going to riffle down the cards like that. Tell me to stop whenever you want. So they tell me to stop, round about there. And I say to them, is that your card? And they say no, because it's the Ace of Diamonds, my card. What was your card? The Four of Spades. Okay, what's that card become? The Four of Spades. So page 15, Proteius, a really nice effect. Again, requires a little knack. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Some of you will tell me exactly what you think, but some of you may be nice. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Some great effects here, I think. Hope I've inspired you to learn and maybe find these effects and learn some of the moves out of these books. So there you go, By Forces Unseen and Paul Harris's Art of Astonishment. Thanks for watching. Make sure if you haven't subscribed, please smash that like button. Oh, and also make sure you press that notification bell so you get notified of all my videos. And I'll be catching you in the next video.